I would just have to be meeting the mayor of New York the second I got off at the Port Authority, right? Wrong. It took me 6 months to get an audition. So the big day came, I do my little dance, and the guy asked me, "Can you do pancakes?" Excuse me, I do terrific pancakes. But apparently that wasn't good enough. What he really wanted to say is that I didn't look good enough. So I said, "Screw you, Rockettes and Radio City. I'm gonna make it on Broadway." Well, Broadway was kind of the same story. I just didn't get it. I could dance circles around those girls, and still, I end up in a reject line like the rest of them. But I started to catch on. See, one day I swiped my dancer card to see what it says. On a scale of 1 to 10, dance, a 10. Looks, a 3. Dance, 10, looks, 3. Make up your mind to F. No regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. No use to fight, don't you know you can't win? Thinking, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. And he turns to me and he says, "You're okay, but you don't have that movie star look." I was crushed. And as if that wasn't enough, he just continues on and he says, "Well, you know, you're tall and actresses are short, and you know, look at Marilyn Monroe." And Barry chimes in and agrees, and 4 years I waited for that response and I just never happened. So to answer your question, do I regret not pursuing? I don't know. But I do know I like the life that I live now. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, and then as my life has been altered, once it could change again. Build higher walls around me, change every lock and key. Nothing lasts, nothing holds on me. My heart's far, far away, home and it's an ass, got the bingo bongos done. Now suddenly landing national tours. Tits and ass won't get you far unless they're yours. I remember when I was a little girl and I would climb up the mountains and look out into your garden, and I'd see the sisters at work and hear them singing on their way back to the Vespers. Many a times I climbed the mountains at night, singing all day. And that brings me to another transgression. I was singing yesterday. I was singing without your permission, and I'm so... Honey, honey, let me feel it. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, don't conceal it. Honey, honey. The way you kiss goodnight, the way you hold me tight, I feel like I wanna sing when you do your thing. But then what if you're what a prince would envision. Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick when you're safe out of sight in yourself and then everything's wrong? When everything's right and you know that you'll never be long. And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on, I will requite thee. Sing my wild heart to your loving hand. And if thou dost love, then my kindness will incite thee. Binding our love up in a holy band. And others say thou'st deserved, and I believe it better than accordingly. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world would go on turning. A world is full of happiness that I've never known. I love him. I love him. I love him. But only on my own. No one can prepare you for the world. Even I. How could I, who loved you as you were? How could I have shielded you from hurt? Or then hello, I'm Mia. It stopped raining. I'm really no good at speeches. Normally I start to faint, or I run away, or sometimes I even get sick. But you all didn't need to know that. But I'm not so afraid now. See, my father helped me. Earlier this evening, I had every intention of giving up my claim to the throne. And then my mom helped me by telling me everything was okay and by supporting me like she's done all my life. But then I wondered how I would feel after abdicating my role as Princess of Genovia. Would I feel relieved, or would I be sad? And then I realized how many times a day I probably say the word I, and how I'm always probably thinking of myself, and how lame it is when there's 7 billion other people on the planet. And sorry, I'm going too fast. I just thought that if I cared about the other 7 billion people on this planet instead of myself, then maybe that would be a better use of my time. See, if I was Princess of Genovia, my thoughts and the thoughts of people smarter than me would be much better heard. And maybe those thoughts would turn into action. So, this morning I woke up as Mia Theropolis, but today I stand before you and choose to be forevermore Amelia Mionette Theropolis Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia.
And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea.